what is your message to the Muslim Ummah, not only within your chiefdom, but the world over? What is your message to them, sir?
First and foremost, I would say, once again, good morning, viewers. I want to thank God for the life that He gave to us, and we're about to witness another celebration, Salah celebration, comes on Sunday. And I want to call on my subjects, Muslims and Christians, that this celebration, we should see it as a privilege to us. Many wishes to see, but some are dead by now. And we that we are alive, we should join hands together to celebrate together. And so by so doing that, it will do us good, and it will bring a development to us. And we should respect each other's cultures, each other's religions. We should join hands together to celebrate together, and we should pray that God should see us throughout this celebration. And I'm calling on my subject that we should join hands together and celebrate, and so that we move Natal children forward, Kakari local government forward, Kaduna State forward, and Nigeria at large. And I pray, as we witness this celebration, God will grant us mercy and favor to end this celebration well.
Okay. So, we are very fortunate. This celebration is coming at a time when farmers actually are going back to farm. Majority of your subjects are agricultural inclined. How do you look at this farming season? Vis-a-vis the insecurity, cost of fertilizer, cost of herbicides, and so on and so forth. So what is your message?
Time and time over, I've been saying this to farmers, that we should always be prepared. You cut your size according to your size. You don't undergo to farming, or if you don't have the capacity to farm 10 hectares, you don't go for 10 hectares. Farm what you can manage. You shouldn't always be expecting that they must give you. You should have something doing, so that you help yourself. Most of things that make us to fail or to have problems is because we're too independent. We always depend on governments. Things are much, insecurity is there. There are a lot of things that government is battling with. We should help ourselves. And I'm appealing to the government that they should come to our head and support the farmers, so that at least the fertilizer, the cost of fertilizer today is much. The head of NPK is 45,000, urea 37,000. How many of us can afford this money? The food is safe. It's another thing. The bag of maize today is 100,000. How many of us can afford it? We are calling on the government that they should look into agriculture and support the farmers and support the traditional institutions, because traditional cannot be complete without farmers. It is our culture. Our nation was built by farmers, by cotton wood during the Ahmad Bello, Safawa Belewa, and others, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Awolowo. I think we manage this country with farming. We shouldn't always say petroleum, petroleum, petroleum. When the petroleum finish, where will we go? Why we are having a vast land that we can farm, we can even produce food to feed the nation if the government key into agriculture. So I'm appealing to the government, to the state government, right from the local government, state government, federal government, to come into our heads, especially our farmers, they should support them with money so that they can be able to manage to supply food. By so doing that, our economy will boost. And I pray that our governments will look into those things so that the masses will live a life that they will not regret. And I think we, the masses, we are ready to support this administration very well with our strength, with our power, with what we have, so that the administration should succeed. We just celebrated a Democratic Day, June 12th. I had a lot of scholars saying things. If the government will look into those things, I think we are heading to somewhere. And we pray that God should bless our country and bless our nation.
Okay, you just mentioned stated that we celebrated June 12th in Kaduna State here. We have a sitting governor. How will you rate the performance of His Excellency Senator Ubasani in Kaduna State within the 1 year he has spent?
Well, we are lucky to have Senator Ubasani as our digital governor who has done well in 1 year that we have seen. And we pray that God will continue to give him a vision, wisdom, so that we should move Kaduna State forward. And you know, he's a governor that always listening to his masses. In fact, I call him a people's governor. They have people at heart. In fact, there was this flag of fertilizer they did just on, I think on Monday at Katia and Kataroko. The center was in Katia. I was impressed, although he was presented by the deputy governor, and she did well. And I commend him and I pray that God will guide him and see him through and he will succeed. And I believe with him, he will move this state forward. And after here, we pray that one day, after Tinubu has ended his administration, God will grant him to become our president. Let him succeed to be Bola Ahmed Tinubu after his 8 years by the special grace of God. And we are happy with it because he respects us, we the traditional rulers. And we will pray with him, along with him, so that he will succeed in his administration. And we are ready, and we will give our time, our strength, with our subject, with our masses, to ensure that this administration succeeds.
Okay. Lastly, sir, even if actually the governor is doing so well, there are areas that maybe you might not be able to touch within your domain. Do you have any things to actually demand from the governor?
First and foremost, I'm appealing to the Kaduna State governor to look at these new children. Naka children is a baby children, and we are growing faster. And if you look at the children, due to the proximity, we are very close to Abuja. We're sharing boundary with about 3 states: Nasarawa State, Niger State, and FCT itself. And we lack schools. We are in the boundary, we share boundary with Abuja, and our place is far. We're appealing that they should assist us. Let us have a branch, or we should have a federal university of agri, because in my children, if they will be opportunity to have a university of agri, I promise you that we can provide a food to Nigeria, not even Kaduna State alone, because we have vast lands, and our people are ready to give their support to go to put their quota. And in my children, we farm as many as different type of varieties of seeds. We produce yams, we produce ginger, we produce beans, rice, and so on, etc. By giving us this support, if we are having an University of Agriculture, I think we are going to go a long way, and the nation will not suffer.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.